Welcome to episode 76 of the Travel Calumet Original Podcast. I'm your host, Rick Sense, and get ready for a fun-filled day celebrating the rich heritage of America's Dairyland. On Saturday, June 20th, community members and families are invited to the Calumet County Dairy Pop-Up. The event kicks off at 10 a.m. and runs until 2 p.m., and it offers an array of free treats, games, and unique seasonal surprises. And we have one of those surprises on with us today. With me today is Clara Hedrich, one of the organizers of the event, and the other is Jeff McMullen, also known as Santa Mac, who will be making a special appearance at the event as Santa. So welcome to the show, Clara and Jeff.
Thank you, Rick.
Hi, thank you.
So Clara, what exactly is a dairy pop-up event?
Well, as you well know, this month is known as June is Dairy Month. And so Calumet County has a long history of Sunday on the Farm. And so as time has evolved, they have also the Calumet County Dairy Promotion Committee has also done what they call a dairy pop-up. And so instead of Sunday on the Farm, where it's actually on a dairy farm, the dairy pop-up occurs at the Calumet County Farm or the fairgrounds. And so it's just a little different venue. And so they try to really enhance agricultural education at the dairy pop-up, as well as just tons of fun events for families.
So this isn't a really new idea. It's just kind of a little change to the Sunday on the Farm concept.
Correct.
Yeah.
So it just offers a little different venue, a little different experience, but still, well worth your time attending. Just a fun-filled day for families.
Can you walk us through what a family might expect that day?
When you come, you have the opportunity to do what we call a ride, a barrel train ride. From 11 to 1 will be dairy bingo. And so if you're interested in playing bingo, which most folks are, they have really a twist to bingo. So it's a dairy bingo. And so the questions and comments, there's a lot of information that's given. The cards are very specific to the dairy industry. So it's really a fun event. And then obviously there are prizes with it. So you will get some, as if you get bingo, you get a dairy prize. And then if you walk over to the quote unquote children's area, and remember children are anywhere from the age of able to walk to 99 plus in age, because everybody is a child at heart. There is a miniature golf that centers around dairy. And then you have obviously a petting zoo where you have the chance to see a variety of farm animals. You can take a picture with your family around a calf. Or a tractor. It's a family photo area. And then they do have, and this is the best, well, in my opinion, the best part, because Santa is going to show up at the event. And Santa is going to be promoting milk because, obviously June is Dairy Month. And we're going to have, and here's the challenge to our listeners, and to anybody that's interested, it's not age limited, and you don't have to pre-register. We ask that you bring an entry like you would to the county fair, because you're coming to the county fairgrounds, of your favorite cookie that you make for Santa. And we want a plate of 4 cookies. We will have a judge. So you bring it up to the judge's table. You will get a little bit of feedback on your cookies, and then you will get a ribbon for your entry. And then obviously you can go over by Santa and get a picture with Santa, with a glass of milk, of course, and your cookies. And Santa would really like to sample everybody's cookie, but he saves that for Christmas Eve. That is very, very important that Santa is sampling cookies on Christmas Eve. He just doesn't want to, spoil his appetite prior to that time. And then, if you're hungry, there will be barrels of free milk and water samples. And then if you go into the food stand, You have an opportunity to try some very fun dairy sandwiches, your patty melt, your cheese sandwich. And then we will also have a display of artisanal cheeses will be set up, and that you will be able to sample those cheeses. We're not going to be able to actually purchase the cheese, but you will have an idea of where you can purchase those cheese. And then as you move around that area, there will be a table set up, a display that is titled Ask a Farmer. So if you have that question that you really would like to know, please stop by, ask your question. And at that table, you're also going to find information regarding local farmers that have product for sale. So you will be able to meet that, or at least get that information to know where you can go within the county to purchase your local food products. And then, needless to say, that may spur some questions that you have for your local Ask the Farmer. So those are, shall I say, some of the highlights of what will be happening on the grounds.
I'm just going to follow up a little bit on a couple things, Clara. The food options there. When you talk about buying something from one of the farmers, is that something that's arranged for a later delivery? It's not going to be delivered that day, correct?
Correct. So you're going to have an opportunity. Basically, you will learn who these people are. You'll get the information of how you can get in contact with them, and then actually meet them either at their site or wherever they're selling their particular product.
You provide a couple of examples of some of the farmers that will be there, what kind of products they'll have available?
There will be no product available. It's not like a farmer's market or anything of the sort. It's just going to be the one table with the information available that you can follow up. So it's more of an information connecting the consumer with the farmer.
Is there going to be somebody there that you can connect with if you want to buy beef, milk products, eggs, things like that? Is that kind of the connection opportunity? Okay.
Yeah, you would have some of the local venues, and there's really quite a variety of people that are on the local farmer list. And these are folks that are Calumet County Farm Bureau is sponsoring a part of this event, as well as the Wisconsin Farm Bureau Association. So all the farms that we're talking about are Farm Bureau members that are within the county. Okay. And so, like I said, it's a very diverse assortment of product that's available.
And then you mentioned a photo area. This is an opportunity for families to come on out and get their Christmas pictures done early, correct?
Yes, they could take their picture with Santa, and they can also take a picture with a calf, with a tractor, so certainly a lot of opportunities for families to get those special pictures.
What kind of crowd are you anticipating?
It's always, weather dependent, obviously, but a fairly large showing. In the past, they've had a large number of people that have come out for the event. So it's a very popular event. And, do encourage folks to come out, see what is available, spend as much time as you can. Also on the fairgrounds, not a part of this event, but kind of in the background, they have if you love to do rummage sales, they have it's the Father's Day weekend. So there's other, events happening in close proximity.
So Jeff, I have to ask you, you're off the hook for eating a gazillion cookies, which is a good thing, right?
Well, it is a good thing on that particular day, but I do love cookies.
Santa obviously has a favorite cookie, and I know Santa doesn't like to choose favorites too often, but is there one that's just deep down you just really, really love?
Yes, absolutely, without question. My favorite cookie is the next one that I'm going to eat.
There you go. All right. So you're taking time out from your busy schedule right now, obviously, with what you do in the off season, the logistics stuff that you're working on, updating people's addresses as they move and things like that. So you make sure that the right toys get to the right homes. And what gives you the opportunity to make time to attend something like this?
Well, everybody needs a little vacation time. And I can't think of a better place to spend it than in Calumet County during the summer. It's such a beautiful place. It's one of my favorite places to deliver toys on Christmas Eve and one of my favorite places to visit during the summer.
And what kind of things, like your reaction? You make a lot of appearances during the winter months, but when kids see you during the summer months, what kind of reaction do you normally see from kids?
Well, the first reaction is, Santa, what are you doing away from the North Pole? Well, and as I mentioned, it's vacation time. Mrs. Claus and I do love to come to Wisconsin and take a little vacation. Now, she's not going to be there with me at the pop-up. She's going to be visiting some of the bakeries in the area on that particular day, so she's a little bit busy as well. But the children's eyes, they first get really, really big, and then their heart starts to melt, and then they say, Santa, it doesn't matter if it's Christmas Eve or June 20th, we want a big squeeze from you. Oh, I just love to visit with my friends year round, not just on Christmas Eve.
What kind of questions do you think kids will be asking you since it's the summertime? Are they going to give you their Christmas lists, or do they talk about other things?
Sure. I'm always willing to listen to Christmas lists. I love to give lists. Not only do I love to get them, the elves like to get it as well, so they can get a little bit of a head start on the toy making process. But some of the questions that they'll ask are, Santa, what do your reindeer do during the summer? Isn't it too warm for them? Another question might be, Santa, we moved recently. We moved from one side of Calumet County to the other. Will you remember where I live? And of course I do. So all kinds of different questions.
The things that are going on in Calumet County, do you have a favorite thing that while you're down here that you're going to want to do? Favorite
Well,
place you want to go see?
yeah, the pop-up, of course. I think it's going to be the cheesiest show in town.
Right. So when you're there at the event, what kind of things are you going to be looking for when you see the cookies that are brought in? Obviously, you're not going to be eating them, but you can tell a lot about a cookie by just looking at them too. What kind of things do you look for in a quality cookie?
Well, I do love chocolate chips, so I always look for chocolate chips and maybe some nuts from time to time. But it's really tough to beat a good old-fashioned sugar cookie. So I look for a variety of cookies. I look for the texture, the size, the thickness, and most of all, I love to smell cookies. Oh, you know what? There's no calories in smelling, so I can smell all that I like.
And it is June, and it'll be Dairy Month. So I know Santa is a big fan of milk. I know as a kid, I used to leave milk out for Santa all the time.
I do
So,
remember that.
so what do you like in milk? Why is milk such a good thing for you to drink?
First of all and foremost, it just tastes good. But in addition to tasting good, it's healthy for us. It gives us good calcium, good strong bones. And in the summer months, it can be quite hot. So there's nothing more refreshing than a big cold glass of milk. Whether it be white milk or chocolate milk or strawberry milk, milk is milk.
And do you have a favorite? White milk, chocolate milk, strawberry milk?
No, I like them all.
Okay.
If it's made from milk, I love it.
All right. Now, you do know that while you're here in Calumet County, that there's actually more cows here in Calumet County than people. Although this event might draw enough of a size of crowd, it might make more people here than cows that day. What do you think of the Calumet County cow versus person ratio?
I think it's great. I think it's a wonderful thing. I deliver toys to boys and girls in big big cities where there's lots and lots of people, and toys to boys and girls in rural areas. And I love to come to the rural areas and just visit with the boys and girls and share with them a little bit about the North Pole. In fact, if you have questions about the North Pole, come see me. I'll be at the pop-up from 10:15 till about 2 o'clock. Well, in fact, I can even stay later if we're not out of cheese curds by then. I will stay till the last curd is gone. But I want to remind all the boys and girls, well, not remind them, but share with them that I'm going to be arriving in a very special way on that day. Now, it might be in my sleigh with reindeer. It may be by boat or by fire truck or helicopter. or maybe even by train. Now I'll be making my grand arrival at 10:15, so please be there on time to watch the grand entrance.
Just one of the many surprises that are planned for the day. When you're getting ready for this event, what kind of things do you think? What kind of lists do you make? Because I know you like to make lists to
Well, I
prepare.
have lists for my lists.
Okay, so what kind of lists do you prepare for this event so you're ready for it?
Well, I have to make sure, first and foremost, that I am ready, that my beard is fluffed up, and my heart is warm, as it always is. So I will make a list of things to ask boys and girls. I will ask them lots of dairy questions. In fact, I may even have some dairy jokes to share with the boys and girls. Oh, at the North Pole, we call them Santa jokes, not dad jokes.
So will they be groaning or will they be laughing at your Santa jokes?
Well, that's yet to be determined, Rick.
Okay.
We'll see. We'll see. But I guarantee we'll have some fun and share some smiles, and most of all, maybe share some milk together.
So you're going to be there for pictures too?
Oh, absolutely. I love to take pictures. And what do we say when we take pictures? Cheese, of course.
Right. Yeah. So when you're there taking pictures, is this something that a family could use for their Christmas cards this year if they wanted to?
Without question. Absolutely. We will take as many pictures as they like. So I encourage moms and dads to bring their cameras along or their phones and take as many pictures as you like. We can pose individual pictures, family pictures, group pictures. We'll take as many pictures as everybody would like. There's no time limit here. Unlike in the Christmas time when people come for pictures, why we've got schedules that we have to follow to keep everybody on track. But this particular day will take as much time as it needs to make sure that everybody gets the quality picture that they like.
So what's the one last thing you want to leave? What message do you want to leave with the kids listening out there today about this upcoming visit of yours?
I want them to come and enjoy the cheese and the dairy products and the cows and the Christmas magic and just spend some quality family time. I understand in Wisconsin, you really have two seasons, right? Summer and construction. Yes, yes. So we're not going to be setting up any cheese cones for people to drive around. But I would just want them to come and spend some family time together. Moms and dads, grandmas and grandpas, aunts and uncles, boys and girls. It's just a great family event, and I'm so honored to be invited by the pop-up to be part of it.
Clara, if anybody has questions about the event, where could you send them to get more information?
I would suggest the Dairy Promotion Committee will be doing some promo on it, and the primary contact person would be Sue Schultz, and her number is area code 920-418-1580. And if you don't want to give her a call, you can certainly email her, and it'd be dickandsue89@gmail.com. So though she is the key person with the information for the event.
And the event again is taking place on June 20th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Santa arrives via an unknown mode of transportation at this point at 10:15 a.m. Is there anything else as far as logistics that people need to know before that day?
Nothing that I can honestly think of. There is free parking, so it's easy to park at the fairgrounds. And that really is, like I said, it's family friendly, set up for that very specifically.
So if you're looking for a lot of fun things to do in Wisconsin during the summer, I can tell you that the Dairy Pop-Up that's happening on June 20th should be near the top of your list, if not the top of the list. It's a great opportunity for the family to come on out and enjoy, hopefully beautiful weather, but certainly a wonderful event and with wonderful folks and with a great visit by Santa. How can you go wrong? So again, thank you both, Clara and Jeff, for being on the program today. And I appreciate the time that you took to be with us today. And also, again, just put together such a wonderful event and partnering with each other, especially bringing Santa into the event is, I think, just makes for a wonderful opportunity here in Calumet County. So listeners, if you like what you heard today, on episode number 76. Please make sure you check out our other 75 episodes of the Travel Calumet Original Podcast. And you can do that by clicking on the microphone on the homepage of travelcalumet.com. And if, again, you like what you heard, share the word and spread the word with your friends. Take the time to send a text and let them know that they might want to listen to this program. And especially for you parents out there, sending the message out along to other friends you have to let the kids know there's some great opportunity to see Santa and just have a wonderful time here in Calumet County on Saturday, June 20th from 10 to 2. So thanks again for listening, and until next time.